It's been 47 years since the Roe v. Wade case has been settled, yet it still remains to be a hotly debated topic in today's political atmosphere. My purpose today is to inform you of the arguments associated with both the people who support the decision as well as the people who oppose the decision. Because of my concern in the matter, I've conducted extensive research in order to provide you with the most up-to-date information in order to help facilitate your making up of your own decision. After today, you will possess enough information to formulate this decision as well as form your own opinion on the matter. We will be discussing both two sides of the argument. We will be discussing two main points for those who support the decision as well as discussing 2 points of those who oppose the decision. With our roadmap in place, let's begin with discussing the arguments from the supporting side. There are 2 main points that the supporting side makes. The first point is that the Roe v. Wade case's decision protects the 14th Amendment right to privacy granted by due process. This is coming from the online Encyclopedia Britannica, their article on the Roe v. Wade case. Another point they make is that women partaking in illegal abortions before the case now have access to safe and professional abortions done by doctors. This is coming from the Planned Parenthood statistic that 1 in 6 pregnancy deaths before the Roe v. Wade case were due to botched illegal abortions. With the supporting side covered, let's move on to discussing the main points of the opposing side. There are 2 main points that the opposing side makes. The first is that the women is at higher risk of depression, they're at higher risks of suicidal ideation and substance abuse, as well as physical detriment to the cervix, as well as damage to the internal organs and scarring of the uterus. This is coming from Dr. Gregory Wilmoth's entry into the Journal of Social Issues. Another main point that the opposing side makes is that the act of abortion could be seen as murder due an unborn child who now has been robbed of its chance to grow and develop, as well as the medical practitioners who perform abortions violating their Hippocratic oath. This is coming from Pros and Cons, a website that weighs the pros and cons of modern issues' article on the Roe v. Wade case and its overruling. In conclusion, we covered 2 main supporting arguments as well as the 2 main arguments of the opposing side. The arguments made by the supporting side is that it protects the 14th Amendment's right to privacy as well as granting access to safe and professional abortions. Now, we also covered the opposing side, which says that this could be seen as murder and a violation of the Hippocratic Oath, as well as leading to many negative effects on the woman herself. Now that you have heard both sides' arguments, you are able to go forth and formulate your own opinions on the matter without any external influence on the subject.